So I'm curious, for those of you, we've had a nice group on here. What are one of these things that you could do with this if you think about this? Like, as an example, I have several podcasts. I do a lot of live streaming, but every week we make videos for our clients. So let's go back to some of these examples. Now, with art, I have about 5 or 6 examples of art, and we can choose many different videos. So as an example, let's say if we go to our avatars. Oh, here's another one. Let's see. These are some of mine that I've made for Swing Point Media. So you can see I have several different what we call iterations of me, and I put myself in a green screen so I can change the background anytime I want. And then what I'll do is I can have it create the video. And again, this is an avatar. It's not me. It's a representation of me. And then I can go back in and change the background. These others are avatars that are within the system, and I just had it speak out the, if you will, the script. But today I really want to talk about how valuable it is that you can actually create all these videos, but you don't have to be on camera. And now let me step back for just a second and say, here's a cool thing. As a digital marketing agency, for us, we can now do this at scale for you as a client. And what I mean by that, well, let's say, for instance, you're camera shy and you're busy, but you want to leverage the power of video. Well, now you can go in and create your voice, your tonality, and say, let's make a video for John, who is a plumber in Palm Desert, California. And we want to talk about, what's that noise in the wall of my house? Well, it could be bad strapping for pipe in the wall, and every time somebody turns it on, it has a little vibration. But that little video right there can be generated using artificial intelligence. Well, this is just one of those tools that that you could use. So is this a push for HeyGen? It's not. I used to use another product called Synthesia. Synthesia at the time, this was probably 3.5, 4 years ago. It was the best at what it did. And then HeyGen came out, and I'm like, okay, I kept looking at it and watching it. Now it is what I would call the best on the market for creating these realistic videos that you can now put out and not feel like, oh yeah, everybody knew I was a robot. You really can't tell that anymore. They are so good that it's really hard to tell the difference. So that was my big deal today.